The hosting industry is much like any industry. There's good providers, bad providers, and it's a fragmented market. Price is one of the visible aspects of the various different providers that you can evaluate, and I think small businesses need to look at price in much the same way they do in any other industry, and that is, if you're going to buy the cheapest chips, cheapest possible provider out there, you're going to get a service that matches that pricing. So it's important to get a service provider that's going to support your business over time. You know, you might save $10 on choosing the cheapest company, but what's the value to your business of being offline when you're in the middle of a presentation? So I think it's important to source quality providers, and most consumers, most businesses that are searching for these sort of products and services can tell the difference between a budget operator and a slightly more premium provider. There's technology that different providers offer. That's, the market for web hosting is getting more even in terms of the range of products and range of services, the range of technologies that are supported. So really it's about ensuring that you choose a provider that's got 24/7 support. So if you do have a problem the night before a big presentation, you can get on to somebody that's going to resolve it for you. And just satisfying yourself that it's a quality operation based in Australia with local Australian support that can help you if you need it. Geography is important in hosting from the perspective that there's a factor called latency. So if your website is hosted in the States and somebody in Australia browses that website, there's a period of time, a latency lag between when you get a response from somebody clicking on your website and actually seeing your content. So if your market is in Australia, it's important to get an Australian-based provider. If your market is in Sydney, it doesn't make that much difference if you host out of Melbourne or out of Perth. That tends not to have a significant impact. But certainly, if your market is in Australia, you want to base your website in Australia. The robustness of hosting has improved over the years, and there probably isn't a huge amount of value to be obtained from having your website, hosted in multiple different locations to address any downtime. Typically, certainly in NetRegistry, our website uptime is in the 4 nines at 99.99% up or better, and with those sort of characteristics, you're talking about at most an hour or two a month, and typically, certainly for us, we'll go through months and months and months where there's no downtime at all. So, and managing multiple websites on different servers and different locations can be problematic as well. So, you're better serviced by choosing a quality provider, and that'll ensure that your website is up almost always.